or Honor. Am I streaming? Hello, hello. Am I streaming or not? Yes. What the hell? Am I streaming or not? Yes, I am. Okay. Hello, everybody. Surprise stream. Didn't think I would make it to the Warriors then, but here I am. Oh man, I'm using... Hold up. I'm trying to read the comments on my phone, but because I'm using a different browser and not like YouTube's like shitty own app, I can't see the stream, the chat. So give me a minute. Content. And YouTube Studio isn't even working either. Like not even showing my own videos, my own streams. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hello, Riz Savage. Hello, Hazalef. Smo the First. Think we're getting the Spider event again, or do we think we're getting a new Halloween event? We're getting the Spider event, right? I mean, that's the point of the whole hero skin. What's your favorite saga from Dragon Ball? Namek. Easy. Namek? Saiyan Saga is pretty close. It's a toss-up. I think I prefer the Namek Saga a bit more. Just because I love Namek so much, you know? I love the OSTs from Namek. I think I like the space themes. I think they're very mysterious, very nostalgic. I like the art style of Namek. I think it looks very pretty and unique. I think the general art style peaked in Namek. And then, of course, the most iconic battle in history, which is Goku versus Frieza. So yeah. I imagine we're getting another Spider event or demon-themed skin, just for who, I don't know. Shugoki. Okay, so heads up for the people that are early in the chat. Good on you, because we're actually going to play for Honor for an hour until the Warriors. Okay, 45 minutes until the Warriors then actually begins. Okay, got For Honor open. So we are going to 4v4 customs. So open For Honor and add me on Ubisoft Connect. Maddox Truther, you can see it. I'll just invite the first 7 people to join. Okay. Namek Hypacell, true. Also the best transformation of all time. Yes, yes, yes. The first and the best. Truly. Maybe not the first, but most iconic. Yo, 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 what's up, For Honor family? Are you trying to sound like Waluge or the other guy? What's the other guy's name? The one that calls his viewers For Honor family? Or maybe that's you. Damn, I'm at work. Yeah. I just got off work. I just barely made it, I guess. Yeah, my bad. I didn't mention that I was gonna stream, but I didn't know I was gonna stream either. So So yeah, Maddox Truther, it's here. Friend me. If you friend me, I'll invite you. For now, I'm just gonna play a duel or something. Even though I hate duels. Alright, let's go. Quick. Friend requests. Alright, I'll accept the friend request once I'm off this duel, okay? Guess I'll play Highlander. Even though I haven't played in a bit, my muscle memory is kind of iffy. You watch football? Nah, don't like it. Man, the football players are a bunch of pussies, man. They just like... It's just that you see football, and you see these niggas getting like touched, like just grazed, and they fall to the ground like it's the end of the world. And like, I get it, okay? I get it, that's the point of the game. You want to like abuse fouls to your advantage, but like... It still looks like shit, you know? It still looks like a boring game. Could've sworn I love having knockback armor! What?! Chat, you saw that, right? They earn mad though? That's true, that's true. You guys saw that unblockable completely whiffing for no reason, right? I dodged! Thank you. Hey there, Motivated. What's up? You wanna join?
Round 3.
Are you allowed in Agartha? I think so. I mean, I love drinking milk. I can drink lots of milk, no issue, so I think so. Beautiful. What? How did he block that? And why does his light hit my dodge attack? Bro. Okay, man. Worst game in existence? Okay, you know what I gotta do? I'm just playing badly. It's my fault. Like, I should just, like, feint every single attack into neutral to avoid getting light attack. I think I'll just do that now. There we go. Like that. Just like that. And shut your goofy ass up. Oh my god, you see! This warden's so boring, man. I keep thinking that he's not gonna light attack for the fucking 7th time, but he does.
Round 5.
I mean, maybe that's just how you play against the Highlander if you're playing Warden, to be fair. Maybe that's just what you gotta do. Brother, there's no way in the planet that... GG. GG. But is it me? Or Highlanders and Blockables are just like the worst move in the game? It's like they hit sideways, but they're not actually hitting sideways. They have 0 tracking. But on Animal, no, because the stream becomes locked instantly. I can't do it. Shit. My bad. Invites. Invites. Yeah, for the people tuning in now, friend me on Ubisoft, I'll invite you. You know what it is? I need my bear trap. That's it. It's that simple. I need bear trap. Without bear trap, I'm nothing. Would Magi be allowed? No. Popping off for honor. Nice. Okay, then I'll wait until you join. Because then we can do, like, custom brawls. Give Highlander a giant bear trap that deals 50 damage and 25 bleed. I genuinely believe that if you just gave a bear trap as every single Highlander feat, that the hero would be more fun. Motivated with the 5 slanderous gift memberships. Speaking of which, members of the channel, what do you want me to do for you? Because I'm out of ideas. Like, I barely put my ending screens in my videos these days because I just feel like a lot of videos, like, an ending screen like that just wouldn't suit the video, if you know what I mean. So I don't want to add it. But then you guys are like paying me, and then I feel bad because I want to do stuff for you guys. So you gotta give me ideas. Hello, Tony. Doing nice. How about invite me? You're on? You're not. Gassy Lander. That's you. I thought you were just saying Gassy Lander for no reason. Just completely impromptu, but no, that's actually your name. Excellent. Anybody else? If we get like 6, we can do 4v4s elimination. You got 5. Oh, what the? Oh no. Misclick. Shit. It's over. Motivated asshole. Why did you invite me? I already had a group. Yes, everybody who got a member, thank Motivated, because, like, he's a long-term member of the channel. Did I forget that? Who was the... There we go. Let's do custom... elimination. Let's do custom elimination, then, like, if we want to, like, invite more people, they can just keep joining. Yeah. What are your expectations for today's forum stream? Let me think. Are we even getting a hero skin today? Brother, one more? You can just join. You can just join whenever you want. I'll just invite you. Midway through the game. There you are. So are we getting a hero skin today? I forgot.
Round 1.
Let's do this. GG. Slender, do you do streams regularly or random? I basically just stream for the Warriors then these days, but that's a good idea. I should do more streams, to be honest. You guys want me to do more streams, or I just like pull people from chat and just play?
Round 2.
I don't have any objections. Was I fighting somebody? Oh. GG. Oh, what the fuck? I was looking at chat. What happened there? I legit diverted my attention to the chat. Why am I alive? Why do I yet live? No! Gassilander, how dare you? This way. Warriors then, 30 minutes. Slander, do you think Warden needs a dodge attack with iframes? Well, for Warden to be the way that I want him to be, you'd have to radically change him. And that's not gonna happen. Wait it. Hold it. Push him. Get him. Push him in. Bruh. Would you rather never medicine or the only warriors then have after the Highlander, the animal? Okay, bro. This guy's just saying shit. This way. Nice. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I just had to do it.
Round 3.
The double bear trap. Nice. Ooh. Nice. Nice one. Man, doesn't Highlander like double dodge looks so good? I know he doesn't have the wave dashing shit anymore, but still. Still. Okay. Bisray, would you be mad if I turned that into a short? Like, can I turn that into a short? Are you cool with that? Like, even without the audio. Why did I guard break? You gotta dodge that. Nice. GG. Slander, I'm asking because I don't know. Do you do tournaments with viewers? If not, that could be a good idea for member content at least. Member content? Okay, you know what? I suppose I could do like little tournament games and like members have priority or something. Bear trap is too powerful. Prime opener. Yeah, if anybody else wants to join, just friend me, Maddox Truther.
Round 5.
It's in the you can see it. It's there. Nice. Sometimes letting the heavy go is just like chat move. Yeah, I could do tournaments. I don't know, organizing that shit sounds kind of boring, but I could do like more games like these if that's what you guys want. I'd have no problem. Whoa. Whoa. You tried to deflect that? Try. I definitely parry that, come on. Yeah. Okay. I could actually arrange it for you. You happen to take this through. Wait. Oh, thought further someday.
Round 6.
I mean, Discord is always open. You guys could have a chat where we're just for tournaments and shit. That's a good idea. Warriors then in 15, 20 minutes, I think. What am I doing?
Don McGlass. Jävla bröker. Don McGlass. Nu är jag raider.
Very fast zone.
Don McGlass. Don McGlass. Don McGlass.
GG. I think the coolest thing about Highlander is that his light finisher, the offensive, have... Sorry if I'm having trouble reading comments. It's just that YouTube does this really stupid shit where it has like I don't know if you can see it, like a heart emoji where you're supposed to be reading comments, and then when you're actually like trying to read the comments, the heart emoji is just there, like. So if you're like the last person to reply, I can't read your comment because the heart emoji is in the way. It's so annoying. Nice fire. Oh no. My own bear trap. Nice. But as the bear trap plays instantly, you can just like... Yeah, the bear trap can be placed instantly because you can do it like mid-combo for some reason. I mean, I guess you can do every feat mid-combo with Highlander. Because you can do like feats in offensive mode at any point, right? So if you like do an attack in defensive, flow into offensive, and then do a feat, it just comes out that fast. So it basically translates to, yeah, you can do an attack and then use a feat. I'm interrupting. Seriously. Ooh, nice. I really thought that light was gonna kill. Should have followed up quickly. Yeah, you know, fighting Warden with Highlander. The Warden just has to interrupt, I guess. Just the game. Is there a place for one extra? Yeah. It's over. I promise you I fainted that. Hand in the Bible, I fainted that. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. The triple soft paint never works. Because people just let the heavy go. Ah, it's so irritating. Get me in? Yeah. Anybody else wants to come in? Got room for one more. Do you accept DMs? Yeah. I mean, it's easier to just go on the Discord. If you're up for it, I can make a channel. Just for that. And like, make it a restricted channel, you know? Get me in? Dude, I invited you. What are you talking about? Oh. No, you're here. Slender, will there be a Warden buff? Does Warden even need buffs at this point? Warden is a good-ass hero. Motivated on the 2v1. Can he pull it off? It's elimination, so unlikely, but never know. Motivated. I know how you can win this. You gotta like kill the guy that's AFK. Okay. Nice. Okay, now what you gotta do is like you gotta go to a cliff and aura farm on it and wait until the other guy comes to you. That's how you win 4v1s. Give us an ironically the back bash. I mean, I like the idea of back dodge attacks. It would have to be slower. It would have to be slower, and you wouldn't be able to, like, charge it. You know what I mean? It wouldn't have to be a mix-up, like the side one is. It would just have to be like Orochi's backlight. Where you press it, and he just does it. I'm not gonna lie, that last light berry, I got lucky. I did not mean to do that. No! We on 4 on 1. Alright. Wait. Wait. Let's go. How can you dodge that and it still hits you? You can dodge that? Ooh. The Zanu dodge cancels. Wait up. I think I just got a friend request. Last dude wants to join. We could do like 1 or 2 more matches. Wait up. Where's the bear guy? I don't see it. Who did I just friend? There you are.
Don McGlass! Jävla brjótur! Ryahan! Nu är jag redo!
What the hell? You can recovery into that?
Heloreste! Jävla brjótur!
Need this.
Jävla brjótur! Dýrabogi! Don McGlass! Heloreste! Ryahan! Don McGlass! Dýrabogi!
Friendly bear trap. That's cheating. That's cheating. I cheated.
Round 11. Don McGlass! Jävla brjótur! Ryahan!
Dude, I promise you I parried that. GG. No one expects a second bear trap. Yo, that first double bear trap that I pulled at the beginning of the stream was funny as fuck. Not gonna lie. I just landed that one grab into bear trap, and then like as soon as I do that, the second one just kind of like goes out of cooldown. I'm like, oh, hello. Still doing duels? 10 minutes? Yeah, Warriors Den begins in 10 minutes. Even though the Warriors Den says that it begins at like in 5 minutes or something, that's a lie. It actually begins in like more than that. I did not mean to do that. Ooh. Heavy kick into light. Not today. What the? No. Am I being healed? Dude, this Highlander keeps getting... just keeps getting hit by bird traps. No. He doesn't want any of this, man. Dude, this cannot be. I know I buried that. I saw it coming. I'm getting pissed at myself. Wait, who's the... Oh, it's Gassylander. No, it's Gassylander or Ori the Bear. Who just backed me up there? Was it both?
Victory!
Which one of you was it? Like, I'm sorry for the viewers of whom I'm bear trapping, but I know that bear trap wasn't of my own volition. And I apologize, but it's too funny not to do it. What the? No. Oh no, bro. Hey. I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. Last round for me, guys. I gotta go. Dude, it's the last round because, like, Warriors Den about to begin. Yeah. We can do one more round after this. And then after that, yeah, stream. Lol, oh no. Sucks to see. Gassylander, use it! Use it now! The bear trap! If he places that bear trap, it'll be the end of all of us! No! By the way, is the audio okay so far?
Round 13.
My bad. I delayed that too. Like, how did he still? How did that hit me? Wait, I must run. I must run into safety. All right, or we'll call it a draw. Ooh. Ooh. Man, there's something wrong with me today. I crush encountered that, but I was too slow. I suck. My muscle memory is really like shit. Nice. Running. Running. No, he's running too.
Tira, boye.
And now he's stuck.
Done, McLaren.
Yeah! It's over. It's over. We're done. Okay. All right, you guys. I'll see you on the next stream where I'll play with more viewers. Okay. Where it then begins in 2 minutes. Good games. True. True. What horrible changes do you foresee this then? Actually, nothing horrible. I mostly foresee very boring changes. They're probably going to say something about the... Wait, it's Steel 2, right? So they're not going to add any feats into the main game, probably. I mean, they could. Nothing's stopping them, as usual, but... Okay, so how about this? I'm expecting them to put the testing ground feats into the live game. That's what they should do. If they want to be goated. If not, L. Big L. Also expecting some... I mean, I guess... Is there any hero that's like truly broken right now? A lot of minute interactions are still kind of... I guess Shaolin Flicker. There's that. Nobushi Bleed. It really is just a number. Nobushi is such a problematic character. And all they have to do is like... Well... All they have to do mostly is tweak one variable. But they won't. We need hero reworks. That's true. That's true. But I don't think Ubisoft sees it that way. I think who's really in charge of making hero movesets? It's not just JC. JC is just like the guy they put at the front, right? But it's not just him. I bet what they do is that they see audience reaction, and if it's not terrible, they think they did a good job. They probably also look at their data and see that, you know, it's just what they did with Virtuosa, right? The hero wins half the times, and therefore the hero is balanced and in a good place, right? But what I think this data fails to see is if the hero is fun, the fight in the first place, most importantly. And second, where's this 50-50 win rating really coming from? Is it from the people who are Rep 0, Rep 1, 2, 3, who don't know how to play the character? Or is it from the people, you know, the more advanced players? What's their MMR? What's really going on here? Because according to the devs, Virtuosa is balanced. She wins half the fights. And while that's true, I mean, that might be true, depending on the MMR we're speaking of. That doesn't negate that there's a lot of very stupid and unfair interactions that you can have with the character. So that if the way that the character wins and achieves its so-called balanced is by being bullshit in a very few specific scenarios, then that's not fun, and that shouldn't be in the game, and it should be tweaked. Like if I make a character that's like that has a red button, and every time he presses it, the enemy team just dies, and the other half, my team, just dies. Technically, it's balanced, right? But is it fun? Fuck no. I mean, I guess what I'm getting at is very simple, is that balance doesn't equal fun. Because there's several ways to do balance, right? I guess it's pretty easy to see. Rework Gladiator, Nobushi and Gonk. Nobushi doesn't even need that much reworking, but Gonk, yeah. Gladiator doesn't need that much reworking either. They just need to change how the stab works. The bleed one. It still deals 38 bleed to this day. Like, that's just... Oh yeah, Nobushi still has 35 damage undodgeables with Way of the Shark, so yeah. And you know what bothers me about this? Is that every time I'm making like hero concept of my own, you guys don't see it, but I'm making like these hero concepts all the time. I just don't make videos about them. Because actually making the video takes a lot of time. But every time I want to give one of my characters an attack that deals 30 damage or more, it's usually like their ultimate ability, pretty much, right? Because I'm very careful with damage numbers, and I'm very careful with, you know, the risk-reward ratio that entails dealing that much damage. And then there's Gladiator, and then there's Nobushi, right? We just like Nobushi straight up, bash and dodgeable mix-up. The dodgeable deals 35 damage for no reason if the enemy is bleeding, which probably will be. And then Gladiator just has a fucking 900 MS skewer, but like it's still a very accessible ass attack that you can very well do in ganks. And it's 38 bleed. 38 bleed, bro. 38. Is it still 38? Wait, no? It's not 38? Skewer. So it's 35 plus 2. So it's 37. Okay. Yes, it's 37, 35 bleed. And then, you know, not even counting the wall splat potential. So yeah. How are these numbers still in the game, man? How? Hoping for a revenge, rework, or balance? Yep. Okay, I know I'm just yapping, but my pitch to revenge would be increase it by like increase revenge gain by 20%, and then once the enemy is past 50% revenge, you're just not able to see it. Okay, you're not able to babysit, leave the enemy at 99% revenge. Like there just comes a point where you deal enough and like, okay, you're just not able to see revenge anymore. Whatever happens after this point, if you hit the enemy and feed, you know he already had like a lot of revenge build up, so you can't really complain about it. But you know, it just stops cases from like babysitting scenarios where you just gank somebody with a teammate, leave them at 99, and no more revenge for you. No more revenge for you. JC said you're not allowed to win. On that note, I think you also should not be able to hold revenge for more than maybe 10 seconds, maybe 15. I think 10 seconds is fine. Because anything more than that, and you're just holding it for... so you can use it on somebody else. You know what I mean? That shouldn't be able to... That shouldn't be a thing. But you don't get it. It's balanced because of hyper armor or something. Yeah. Do you guys remember when Conqueror didn't have a roll catcher and he just popped revenge and like all the enemies in the arena were like, yeah, okay, whatever. Whatever, dude. And I can just roll away. You still kind of can, but it's better. It's better now. Why are we even buffing revenge when stalling is the best it's ever been? What? It's not the best it's ever been. Not by far. Don't you remember you used to be able to dodge and block at the same time? Meaning that you could external fashion dodgeables with 0 difficulty? Don't you remember that? And stalling was a lot more prominent when you couldn't see other people's friggin' revenge bars. That's for sure. Because you just get fed revenge 4 times in a row. So that's not true. Supersonic should also be built into revenge. Making revenge a thing that is purposely used to run away? I don't like that. I think that should be a thing for assassins, maybe. Which just gave me an idea. What if different classes of heroes had different types of revenge? So like, yeah, assassins would just be able to like run away and get that running buff. Maybe heavies wouldn't get any extra damage from revenge, but like the revenge shield would last longer. Maybe vanguards get just like less shield, like half the revenge shield, but they get like much more damage. I mean, maybe that's too much damage. Maybe it doesn't need to be anything more than 35, but yeah, just the damage itself could last longer. And maybe hybrids could be a mix of everything. That's a cool idea. Yeah, it would sure make them fit the role more. There's so many things you can do with hero classes, but they're nothing. Hero classes mean nothing. Fix the connection. Do you think revenge should be hit-based or damage-based? I mean, I think it's fine how it is. It just needs to also be, like, positioning-based. Because if you're low HP and you're focusing on an enemy, and you have their teammate on your ass the whole time, that's not really fair, is it? Because you're focusing your attention to an enemy that's really close to you, could attack you at any moment, right? That's not fair for a duel. That should feed some revenge. Very little, but it should be like proximity based. Like once the enemy is really close to you.
Content warning.
And you have tags on you. It's a whole ass system. I don't want to get into it now.
That may be distressing to individuals with arachnophobia.
Oh my god, shut the
Viewer
fuck up.
discretion is advised.
Yeah, I think revenge should be hit-based, damage-based, and proximity-based. And maybe since we're adding the extra, like, proximity revenge, the other ways from which you get revenge should be nerfed a little bit. As I said, it's a whole ass system. I'd really have to look into it, exactly how it would work. But in principle, it should be positioning distance based.
What is up, Warriors? Welcome
Guys,
to the Warriors
volume,
Den.
quick.
We are at a very special time of year For Honor. That's right, it is Halloween season.
Blah, 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 blah,
As
blah,
you
blah.
know, For Honor, this is one of our
I'm guessing
favorite
louder.
times of the year. Joining me on the couch today to talk all things Halloween in For Honor
How's
is
this?
Captain Colehart himself, or Big Mike.
Or Big Mike. Yeah. How you
names.
doing? Super excited to be here.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
it has been a while. Like,
Yeah, it's good to be on the show again. So can't wait to showcase what we have today. It's gonna be a good one, I think.
I don't think so. I know so.
Oh.
But before we get to scaring on with the rest of the show, yeah, I said it. It's good.
Perfect.
We got to talk about Twitch drops, folks. Okay, so before we get too into this,
Nice.
please make sure out there
Thanks.
in all of Twitch land and wherever you're streaming from, you link your UbiConnect account to your Twitch account. That way, for every 30 minutes you're with us today, you're going to get a scavenger crate. Also, we are going to pick some lucky grand prize winners at the end of the show to win a prize of either 100k steel or the new hero skin that we're going to show off.
Hey, we're getting a
in
hero
little
skin. That's
bit.
crazy. So
So
who do you
that's
guys think it's going to be?
Nice, yeah, get
Yes.
that loot. All right, so Warriors, we have an awesome show today.
Could very well be
First, we're gonna
Shugoki,
present the Halloween event, and we'll go in more details in the
just
next
because he's on the
next
cover,
segment, so
and we
be
don't have a
patient.
Shugoki skin yet.
After that, Game Mode Deep Dive with a new contest to win very exclusive in-game content.
Awesome.
That's always good. Then we have the Triple Threat Circuit segment to see what's going on with the tournament.
Nice.
Also have patch notes with JC.
Woo!
Yeah.
Patch note.
And we're going to have a community corner segment that you don't want to miss.
I
Yeah.
never want to miss it. It's one of my favorites.
It's the best
yes.
part.
I love the video.
You know what, Red Bull?
That's great. But hey,
This month
before
has
we
been-
go to
these
check
past
out the
2 months
trailer
have been
for what's
very
coming up
bad for
next,
this
For all
game,
you warriors out there who
because
like to play For Honor on
people,
the go, we are
like-
very excited to announce today that For Honor is actually going to be available now on the Xbox ROG Ally.
Ah, cool.
That's right. We're playing
So
it.
like, when For Honor
Playing
gets a
it
bad
between us, but
season,
you want me to
as a
show the-
YouTuber, you feel
oh, the
that.
cameras-
And I
cameras
think
over there.
that
Yeah, yeah,
For
yeah,
Honor
I found the camera.
seasons live and
yeah,
die.
so this is cool.
by their
Check it out.
hero
You get your
skin.
For Honor on the go, which
Unironically.
is a great thing to have. So, yeah.
Absolutely. So grab your popcorn.
If the hero skin
grab
is
your
good,
candy corn, grab
people are gonna
your
play the
gummy
fuck out of the game.
spiders,
Gummy spell.
And just
If
kick
it's
back
not,
and enjoy the show. We got a sick trailer to show you first.
You're gonna
so
see
take it
bad
away,
numbers.
Max.
Go Max.
Both in the game and in YouTube.
猛者どもは集う不可能を成すために
Oh, what?
悪
Another
を
Orochi?
葬るために 虐殺の女王妖魔の母そして死に救う雲
Yeah, it's Orochi. How do we feel about this, chat? Why do they keep doing this? They keep making more skins for the same characters.
Hey, welcome back to the Rise of the Jorogumo Detail segment. You heard correctly. We're bringing back the beloved Halloween event that we had back in year 6, season 3. That's
Dude, if they have to go over the whole
but with a
fucking
twist
event
this time.
all over again,
So we're
I'm-
excited to
I'm
show
gonna...
and tell you all about it in this time of the event. Joined with me today is Ben, is Ben and Ian. Sorry. So how are y'all doing?
Fantastic.
Great. I'm
Yeah?
a big Cole Hart.
I know they're the
fan. I'm
characters
kinda
people play the
starstruck right
most,
now.
but
Right off. beautifully.
Any plans for Halloween?
At least make the
I've
skin
been planning
good.
Halloween since November 1st, 2024. So yeah, I'm ready.
Awesome. All right. So before we go on, how about we break down the seasonal roadmap? So first, Yoshiro the Damned.
And these
hero
guys have
skin
been
for
missing on
Orochi
making a
coming
demon
out
Shugoki skin. Ever since
Halloween
skins
event, the Rise of the Jorogumo
skins
for
came
3
into
weeks.
life.
So it's going to be from October 23rd to November 13th.
2 pirates,
And
2
then we
wardens,
have
2
three
Orochis.
hero fests. Hitokiri
Wait, 2
is going to be
wardens?
first on November 13th, then Shaman on the 20th, and then
Yeah, 2
Tiandi
wardens.
on November 27th. We have a throwback event
If
as
you made a
well.
new
Wrath of
Siskin,
the
no one would buy it.
Jormungandr event. where you'll
Motherfucker.
be able to play
I know
Breach
nobody plays
Ragnarok
Musha,
and
but
get that hammer.
Shugoki? People play Shugoki.
Hammer, yeah.
People play.
But so for a limited time, it's going to be on from November 20th to
I was gonna say people play Nobushi, like Nobushi doesn't have a hero skin, but I just forgot Nobushi had a hero skin. Like, shut up. It was such a dog shit skin.
We took a bit of a break from our main timeline. We started the year dealing with the
Just
Hajime
make it full
invasion /
skin.
occupation.
Make a
But
demon
then
skin,
we
bro.
took a break
Make
to
like a
travel back in
demon of
time,
hatred.
centuries ago.
Come on.
To
Like
the
that,
founding
see?
days of the
Like the fucking fire?
samurai in the mire.
Like a fire
We
Shugoki demon.
took a focus on Castle Chiyo, the home of Lady Saori. Lady Saori's husband had gone away. to
3
deal with important
wardens? Wait,
imperial
what's the third
business,
one?
And unfortunately, that was the perfect time for a rival.
We got
daimyo
3
to
warden
strike.
skins?
A very treacherous,
Ramiel,
very treacherous
Unsung
guy
Hero,
who launched an attack in the
Unsung
dead
Knight,
of night. So unfortunately,
who?
Lady Saori outnumbered.
What am I
and,
forgetting?
You know, she didn't have a lot of people by her side, but she took up arms to defend her home. She fought valiantly, but unfortunately, I mean, there was just too much too much going on. Unfortunately, and you know, she was somebody who had very strong emotions. She felt very deeply. She had a lot to protect. There was a lot at stake, and when it all came crashing down, you know, we hinted at a darkness hidden inside her, something stirring, something awakening.
500
Now
warden
we can
skins.
finally say it. I can finally say it. Everybody guessed it. Congratulations, everybody. You were right. The Jorogumo's back. Lady Saori was the Jorogumo. So what we're doing now is, you know, we had
we have a
Jorogumo before,
synth
but now it's the origin of
skin as
Jorogumo.
well.
So it's a different, newly birthed Jorogumo. She's fresh out of the yokai oven, as you could say. So
Man, a
so
lot
there
of
are
these
some
skins just suck.
differences.
I
to
should make a
her,
skin tier list.
as players will see when they play the event. But she's just as
Do you guys want to make
terrifying,
a skin
and she has a
tier list with
very
me later?
special connection to somebody she's gonna have to fight during this season.
yeah, absolutely. We've been cooking with that.
Because if I just do it, it's going to be like my personal opinion,
So,
which is the
Ben,
correct one,
how
but
about you give us a bit of background on Yoshiro?
Yeah, sure. So
Who's
yeah,
that guy?
Yoshiro the Damned. He's our
Maybe a
new
Hitokiri skin.
skin. And he's actually the
Yeah.
son of a character.
I mean, I don't want to make people
you
play
might be
Hito
familiar
more,
with,
but
for those of you playing along at home,
guess.
Lady Saori and her husband Lord Masaki, and I guess they had some high expectations for their son because Yoshiro roughly translates to excellent son.
Pressure at all.
Yeah, so
Up to for sure.
a little bit, you know, it kind of reflects Lady Saori's, you know, intense love for her son and Yoshiro's unrealistic expectations for this new warrior to be. And
Bro, is
so
anybody going to
during
buy
this
this?
story, he was away in TU1, trying to prove himself to his father.
like
and
the headpiece
show
looks
that he
fine.
is the
It's just
strongest
that
warrior.
it's just
in
like
their
generic
village.
anime character.
But he soon came to regret that, responding to those rumors and returning to the castle.
I don't know. This just doesn't
to
fit for
find
Honor.
it totally destroyed by that rival
don't think this fits for
daimyo.
Honor.
And he also discovers that the rumors were true, and there are some
Sukuna.
ghosts wandering around there, and they're not friendly.
It's anime hair.
And so he's quickly attacked, and in self-defense, he wields the Mamano dagger, which is actually just like a family heirloom. It's not really his primary weapon, but he discovers that it has the power to banish yokai. There's this cool thing that happens where when he banishes yokai, it imbues him with that power, but The trade-off, and if there has to be a trade-off, is that yeah, he's totally corrupted. He's got like all of this corruption on his hands, and I think under that
The
mask,
dog shit skin.
all of his like inner
Yeah, you know
turmoil
what? This
is-
would have
is-
fit
is essentially kind of
Hitokiri a lot more.
manifesting
Now that you
in
mention
his
it.
arm. And so he's got basically a ticking clock. He's trying
Because
to get through
Hitokiri
this
is already
village and
very,
cleanse
like,
it of these monsters.
death, souls,
and at the same time, he knows
dead,
he's eventually going to become
right?
one
That's
of them.
Hito.
himself, yeah.
Couldn't they have just given this to
unfortunately,
Hito?
Before that, he's
Why is it
basically
gotta be
got a
Orochi?
face off against Monster Mommy that you'll experience.
Dude, anime
in the
good, but like,
campaign mode. So
this isn't
look
even
forward
good.
To that, you can read more details about it in
If
a
they wanted to
short
make, like,
story
a
that's gonna
truly
be on the
anime
website starting
Orochi,
tomorrow.
they'd make
on the web.
billions, trillions, if they wanted to.
And to add quickly a bit more
But
on
this
the
is not the
character
way.
transformation, if you've played Miko before, if you've seen her, she too was corrupted by the dagger and the demons, but she was a more focused warrior, more disciplined warrior, so her takeover was
Why
cleaner,
Orochi?
in
Because
a
Orochi,
sense.
like, people play Orochi.
Whereas
Like, that's
for
it.
Yashiro, he's more hot-headed and temperamental. So that's why it manifests differently. It overtakes him in a bubbly kind of way, and it's kind of gross, but it's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could actually see the skin just a bit earlier. It's a very detailed hero skin. There's a lot going on
Yes.
there.
Yeah, dude, it's
Skin, this
detailed,
has
but
skin.
like,
The skin has skin.
is it
It's pretty
good?
cool. So yeah, that demonic arm going up slowly, eating at him. You can even see that. I think in the back of the shoulder, it's even slowly eating at the armor itself.
Yeah.
That's
merging
pretty, which is
into-
pretty cool.
That eye like follows his eyes. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. We can also see, the spider demon face in the back, corruption going all the way up to his face. Yeah, so I don't think we want to see what's under that mask.
Probably wearing it for a good reason.
For very good reasons. All right, and the hair.
Yeah, the hair.
Right now it's muted gray.
Yeah.
But there's stuff we can do
Wow.
with it, right? We can change the color with customization.
Super cool.
That's pretty cool.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
I'm
we-
gonna leave it muted gray.
You like it
personally.
gray?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I don't know
That's-
about
I
this.
mean,
Full Goku.
You know, for any anime fans, I think that's going to be a big one. All right, so we can get the hero skin for $12.99 or 25,000 steel. As mentioned earlier, also there's a bundle with both Yoshiro the Damned and the Yokai Slayer Meiko for $19.99 or 42,000 steel in game. So that's all pretty cool. All right, so let's check out the game, the in-game realization.
Yeah.
So
Here's landing
the
page.
landing page. Good. What's that?
Kappa
the
man.
Kappa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their bamboo shields.
Traditional Japanese monster, I guess, or a type
The
of
arm
yokai.
kills it.
And the face-off screen.
I don't know. I don't care about the skin in general.
Very cool.
Not really
very,
into it.
Very cool. All right. Also, we have a returning free event pass for the duration of the event. It's going to go from October 23rd to November 13th.
This is gonna be fun.
And it will have some special rewards. The Kappa's Hunt battle outfit. I guess we're really focusing on the Kappa.
Love it.
More
for
kappas.
this,
Who doesn't love a kappa?
right? And then we have the ornament for the Kappa trophy. Looking good. And a mood effect.
is my
the
favorite.
Swamp creatures. Yeah, with the
Just hanging
Kappa head
out.
just poking out. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming to the den. Always a pleasure. Stay tuned. We're about to reveal all the lootable weapons available during the event. And
Stay
right after
tuned.
that,
We're
we're
about
gonna
to
go deep
reveal the
diving
Conqueror
into
rework
the game mode event itself.
right
So
now.
See you soon.
Happy Halloween!
All right, let's go. Dog shit. Dog shit. This shield reminds me of that creature from Adventure Time. Or the Behelit from Berserk. You guys know that guy from Adventure Time, right? The red one? Boral or something? Gold. 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 Yeah, I don't like this. You're right, Motivated. They are souping the weapons. I mean, I personally don't like it, but what do you guys think? You guys want to fight with spider webs? You guys want your weapons to look like they're full of spider webs? Is that it? I mean, I can see the shields because they're creepy, but I don't know who these weapons are for. They just blast through a spider on every single blade. Yeah. It's just like... Who is this for? Who is this for? Because here's the thing, if... What, are you going to have like a whole spider-themed character? You do realize nobody's going to like that, right? This just doesn't look good. It's just like... They just put PNGs on like, the metal. And I know that this probably takes like hours and hours of effort. I'm not denying that. It just doesn't look good. It's just not worth it. They do have a lot of talent and a lot of skill and all that, but they're misguided. Just keep spending more money on the shit that nobody's gonna use. Night Shroud, I can't show the night weapons again because they just look like all the other weapons. Just imagine a Warden sword with a spiderweb PNG on it. It's like that.
Welcome back, Warriors, to the Rise of the Jorgumo game mode segment. We are so excited to talk about this mode today. We got some people on the couch, but before we do that, I wanted to make a teeny small correction. When we were talking about the price of the new hero skin for Yoshiro the Damned, we mistakenly said it was $12.99. It's actually $11.99, so it's in line with our normal stuff. So sorry about that, but rest assured. It's good news. It's an instant discount right there. There you go. We got you. We got your backs. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so just to clarify. But yes, joining me on the couch today to talk about the Rise of the Jorgumo event.
You think this game mode is shit,
Mike
Usurper?
and Fred, welcome back to the couch, Mike. How are you?
You think so?
Very good. How are you? I'm splendid, actually.
You're splendid. This
Yeah.
is your new keyword.
Yeah, my new keyword is splendid.
That's cool. Apparently mine is folks, and yours is splendid. And Fred, what's yours?
No idea. Probably Halloween, since I'm always doing the Halloween event.
That is true, because we haven't seen you since for a little while. So welcome back.
Last year, yeah.
Since last year,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, on Halloween.
Yes, Destiny event.
So Fred the Halloween
Yeah.
guy.
Fred the
Fred
Halloween guy.
guy,
Okay.
yeah.
Just so you know, we let him out once a year on Halloween to come
Yeah.
on the stage with us
Okay,
and
so-
talk about.
For now, if the people are just joining in right now, here's what you missed. Dog water hero skin. Dog water weapons. Did I miss anything? No, that's really it.
the original Web
So,
of the Jorogumo
Nothing
event.
good so far.
So this was a lot of fun. I still have nightmares about it because
I like the
despite
mode.
my like
I
infinite love for all things
remember enjoying
Spider-Man,
this
I am
game mode,
arachnophobic at heart. That
personally.
is a fun fact about me. But it was great. It was a ton of fun. So I'm glad we're.
Thanks for the
bringing it back,
recap.
but, some
No
things have changed
problem,
this time
Soggy
around.
Bread
Fred,
Eater.
do you want to talk about
Yeah.
it?
So as you could see in the nice trailer that we had before, everything is a lot more red and a lot more angry. And a lot of those changes for the map was done actually by
That's
Jordan,
nice.
a great level artist who works with me alongside,
Crazy
alongside
horse.
with me on many events.
Donkey.
And all the rest of the effects that he didn't really have access to, I did a big pass on it for all the Torii gates, ripping open, a lot of the stuff that gets spawned by entities, little onibis here and there, the mural that has the eyes that follows you around, all that kind of stuff. And then we did a huge optimization pass, reducing the particle counts, reducing all the instances of the effects that
pretty
get
cool.
spawned all over the place.
This
at all
wall is
times.
pretty cool.
Because if there's one thing that I hate more than spiders, it's poor performance.
You're here.
So
Here,
yeah, I did a lot of that. And also not only the map change.
Would've been
I
good
don't
if the
know
bots
for
weren't
people
cracked,
who
making
played the
solo
original event,
hard.
but the podiums had a little bit of the losing podium was like the insert
I don't know. I
point
kind
to
of like
continue with
solo
Mako,
being hard.
solemnly over the cocoons of the
Makes it into
hero
a really big
perished
challenge.
during the event. And the winner's podium was raving dancing spiders.
And it makes you have
but
to
we
like think
decided
about the
to do
character
a
that
little
you bring
bit,
to the table.
different
and
this
the
year,
feats.
less into the funny vibe and more into the lore.
Makes you think about that more.
For the podium,
I think it's more interesting.
For the losing podium, you can see the Spider Lady going back up. This is the first pass that I did. So colors of the smoke in the background not right. Can't see the cocoons in front because it's dark as hell. And then we have the final pass that I did. You can see everything a lot better. You got the spider web going up. The demon flowers with the little particles coming off of it that we've been seeing around for the last couple events.
What's that
and
boss
yeah,
from
so
Dark Souls
everything
1?
in that is all done through
The
an
spider
effects, all
lady?
the animation of the spider lady going back up, everything like that, and also
Quailag.
an effect that takes the camera and kind of just
It's
tosses
Quailag.
it in the spider pit because usually we only have one location for podiums.
Oh
but
shit,
time I
this
was
is
like,
literally the
maybe I
Fair
can do
Lady.
something about that.
You're fighting
and
the
have
Fair
it
Lady from
a lot more
DS1.
tied into the boss fight, to the whole event, and I dropped it in there. And I was
You're
like,
fighting
cool, it
Quailag's
works. And
sister.
then I just updated all my proposals, and I just
What
went
was
like,
it,
all right, this is
Quailana
all
or
the
something?
things that are gonna happen. So yeah, and for the winning podium, no more dancing spiders, like I said. And so again, this is the first pass, jank animation on the Mamono dagger going behind the heroes, where like half the podiums would hide it because Christmas tree here, you know, bunch of stuff. And again,
The dagger
background
just stays
effects
there,
are not
perfectly
final
vertical
and all
and
that.
still.
And then on the last pass that I did, much smoother animation for a possessed dagger.
Okay.
The shaking, the absorbing of the yokai spirits in the village. A lot more character lighting, more demon flowers, but less than when you lose because. cleansing is a little
Ooh,
bit
Sohei
more
on this
for
map
Noe.
is going to be on this
And,
game mode is going
since
to
I
be
was
fun.
also working on all the other content for
'Cause
the
he can just
Mamono
live
dagger,
forever,
like
right?
the execution and the emote that was in the trailer.
With his second feet.
It was really
his
easy
fourth
to start
feet? That's gonna be
iterating on
fun.
something and then going like, oh, that fits really well on the.
What do you guys think the
execution.
better
I mean,
build is going to be for
convert that a
this
little
game
bit
mode?
for the for the podium and then
Could you
for
just
the emote,
fucking
and then
solo everything
jumping
with
back and forth a
Virtuosa?
lot on that. So yeah.
No, you
So
couldn't
it
because
was
the
really fun
AoEs
to
would
work
track you
on.
anyway.
And I just, as time went on, I was just like giving myself more work, basically. I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna put that. And that's cool. So yeah, no, lots of changes this time around, and it looks really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I say so myself.
Well, I also say so. So that's
I say so.
we got
three.
three.
Thrice.
Good. All right.
Yeah,
So
all right.
that's all you need for consensus. So it's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So it looks great. Amazing work on all of that. I'm so glad the Evil Donkey is still there too. It's
Yes.
one of my favorites. So.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, nice work. It's super cool. Now, for, again, Warriors at home, you might have remembered this was a definitely an interesting game mode. Back when we originally ran it. But Mike, can players expect to see the same thing that they saw last time?
Yes and no. Yes and no. It's we're doing something a little bit different, something we haven't done before. So let me run you through it. So first things first. This is we're branding this as kind of a competition. So we'll talk about that a little bit more in a little bit. but the runs for 3 weeks, right? Like most of our events. Every week we're gonna make a little change to this event and challenge you players more than we have before. Maybe a little bit evil at the end there. We'll see. We'll see. You all got
Okay.
this. It's totally fine. So what does this mean? In week 1, you will be playing the same event with the new realization, the new red colors.
Oh, game modes
as
that
you did,
changed
a
throughout the
couple of
weeks.
years
That's
back.
I like that.
No changes there, apart from the fact that this is a kind of going back in time. So you do have Yoshiro instead of the Yokai Slayer Meiko that you need to transport through the market town to fight the evil Jorogumo at the very end. If you haven't played that event, I'll run you through quickly how it works. So this is an escort mission, a fun one, mind you, not like those other escort missions. This is a
That's
good
right.
escort mission.
All their ones are
So as you can see here, you have a Yoshiro there to kind of protect, and he's got this green kind of AoE around him. That's essentially a healing AoE. So if you ever are low on health, you return to Yoshiro. He'll help you get back up. So the goal is to escort Yoshiro through these 4 checkpoints before he reaches the Jorogumo herself. On each of these checkpoints, you'll be fighting a kind of possessed yokai version of our Orochi, our Nobushi, our Kensei, and our Hitokiris. And upon defeating them, you will be able to progress to the next checkpoint and so forth until you get to the final boss fight. Okay. Now, these are not the regular heroes that you fight. These are the possessed kind of versions of them. And so there's a couple of changes. For instance, they have a lot more health. You will see, as they're throwing attacks here, you'll see that white flash during the attacks. That's hyper armor, of course, on all their attacks. And you might have noticed, if you do get hit, you get set on fire.
always fun. Yeah.
Always fun. What do you do when you get set on fire?
Just get stabbed and then
Yeah.
get lit on.
Exactly, you get stabbed, you get lit on fire. But you can always return to Yoshiro because this healing AoE is magical. It can cleanse this fire from you. So, it's a kind of back and forth. But you do have to keep Yoshiro alive all the way to the very end to, defeat the Spider Lady. What are we going to do in week 2 then? Okay.
Yeah.
So week 2, like I said, we're going to change things up a little bit. We're not going to be evil just yet. We know players kind of rush through this event,
Yeah.
So we're going to make it a little bit harder. So we're going to have all the modifiers on the heroes that you're fighting as you're used to in week 1. So that hyper
Okay,
armor.
whatever, man. You guys, there's a new button here on YouTube chat. Lets me set goals for streams. So I just set a goal, like you can see it. It's like, okay, now you have to give me 50 red super chats, whatever that means. And if you do it, I'll play 1 breach match of solo queue without killing myself. All right, you can do it.
It's, hey, why don't we make it so that you can't double up your characters or triple or quadruple up? So it's a
5
single pick,
trillion super chats.
week for the event.
Oh
Right.
boy.
So
But
start
not evil yet though. No.
not evil yet. No,
That's
this
fine,
is
that's fine.
start strategizing a little bit about the heroes you're going to take.
50K.
Feats are on, perks are on. Think about what your team composition could be and what you could do.
What does 50K mean?
And then comes week 3.
Okay.
This is hard mode plus, I guess. For everybody out
Oh,
there
it's
who
like
still think the
50
event is
super
easy.
chats of
So what have we done here?
$100,
We've
is
taken
it?
everything that I've already explained.
Right, that's good then.
And
That's
we've
good.
added
Let's keep it that way.
instead of burning.
Yeah,
How fun.
guys,
How
it's
fun.
good because
How
like
What do you
favorite.
say? Yes. So what does this
Really,
do? This means that not only
um,
should you be parrying
know,
everything, a pro tip from
you're
my
making
way
me
Fred,
play 1 breach game
uh,
of solo queue,
but
so I think it's only
if
fair.
you do get hit, now you have to, coordinate with your team because, of course, with corruption, if there's teammates nearby, you're all starting to take damage. Okay. But of course, I'm not going to be the most evil designer out there. Okay,
Half now, half
decided
after
we're
you
going
finish
to
the
cleanse
match.
This corruption with the magical power of Yoshiro. So the trick becomes, try not to tag too
Guys,
many
I'm
of your
trolling.
allies
I'm
as you're
trolling. Don't
returning
actually
back
click the
Yoshiro.
button.
Exactly.
Don't do it.
To get cleansed, and the rest of the fight should feel the same. With a little bit more damage, perhaps you might see that.
A little bit.
Just a little.
Are there
just a little.
rewards for playing this
The
mode?
healing circle.
This mode.
The
Oh,
healing
the
circle stays
Yoruguma.
small. We're not gonna
Oh, boy.
reduce this. It's small. You know.
It's a-
it's-
Okay,
It was like
all right.
unique cosmetics.
yeah. So that's kind
I
of
think
the event.
last time.
I should probably mention we're not adding all these things to the boss herself. You know,
No, it's hard enough,
She's
yeah.
hard enough. But of course, in the boss fight, if you know the event, there's several phases, and
Mm-hmm.
in between phases, these yokai spawn into the fight. So by extension of the changes that we've made, they
$50
are gonna
trillion
be-
to play one Breach King
there
solo
will be
queue
corruption at the end there.
in 2025.
All right. Well, I thought you said you weren't being that evil, but that sounds terrifying. But warriors at home, don't think though that we have such short-term memories, because we remember how you crushed this event back in the day. So we have total faith in your ability.
We
to
crushed it,
crush
but then I
both
think
weak
solo
and
queue was
weak three, and
harder,
we want to
right?
see it. And just to help
Solo queue was actually
reward
really difficult.
Such excellent gameplay. We have a
think.
very special event that we're going to be running outside of this. Now, you may have noticed, as Mike was showing some of the screenshot, the timer is working a little different now in this event. In fact, rather than having a countdown, it's counting up. So why did we do this? Basically, we want to track how fast you can complete this event with your team. And here's where the reward is going to go. Oh no, I ran way too fast about there anyway, sorry. You know, folks, sometimes in life, even on live streams, you make mistakes. You jump ahead a section here
that's
when
fine.
you thought you were really confident in things, and then you have to come back and really just reassess. So let's do that together, shall we?
That's the nature of streams now.
Thank you. All right.
No problem.
We got rewards just for playing the event. First of all, just by playing with any character, you can earn an amazing ornament called the Yokai Memento. That's right, and the Jorglo
80% of
Slayer
the
you get
characters
for
sucked at
winning
solo.
the event. So you get those for any week you're playing.
I
of this
remember doing
3-week
pretty good
event.
with Lawbringer.
And
I'm
on
not sure
top of that,
Lawbringer is
though,
like a
we made some
healing
fresh
specialist or
new
anything.
shiny ornaments for beating weeks 1, 2, and 3. So you see the Ladies' Descent, Ladies' Mutation, and Ladies' Ruination.
Yeah,
all
nobody's
of which
buying this,
are
bro.
incredible looking ornaments.
I promise you,
that
not
you're
a
gonna get
single
just
person
for
is playing this
playing
game
and
out to get
winning
that
each
ornament.
of the weeks. So you can farm those and get those for all of your characters. So we're so excited. That's a ton of ornaments for you to win.
5.
Five. But we're not done there. All right. Now, if you were with me about 30 seconds ago, you realize I'd started going off on a part
Okay,
of the
well.
script here a little early, but let's kind of recap what we're talking about here. We have a competition, folks. This is a first time trying something like this, so again, it's going to be a little rough when I'm trying to present it. I apologize. But here's how it works, okay? We have a race to beat the Jorgamo here. That's right. So we talked about it. The clock now is ticking up. We want you to send us your fastest times beating this mode for each week. The teams that beat the event, if you are in one of the 10 fastest times each week, you are going to unlock a golden version of that week's ornaments. So the Ladies' Gilded Descent, Gilded Mutation, and Gilded Ruination. So that's now, we're up to 5, 6, 7, 8 ornaments now. So you are going to get to really swag out on all of
I
your
mean, I guess these are
recruited
okay 'cause they're
characters on this
gold.
one. On top of that, too, if you are in one of those top 10s, you're going to also win a 3-day championship status, 4 XP boost, scavenger crate as well. And again, you can be in these winning brackets every single week. But you have to actually play and take good screenshots. So let's talk quickly about how you are going to submit these things. So first of all, there's a lot of rules to this because it's a big contest. It's kind of a thing we're doing here. So there will be a link in the chat and maybe a link.
Chat is here.
Chat is
side.
there. Chat's over there. We rehearsed that one. Yes.
Yeah.
So here's how it's going to work. You are going to take a screenshot of your scoreboard and reply to our publication with your screenshot. No cropping, okay? It's really important that we get all of those key pieces of information there, the week, the time,
What?
and your profile. So here's an example of what that should look like. So all entries must be submitted via either Reddit, Instagram, or Twitter using the hashtag FH
What do we get?
Jorogomo. That's right. Oh, there it is.
Wait,
there
can
it
you
is.
not track
There
that
it
with
is
like
too.
in-game
We got
data?
that.
We have to send
So don't forget,
screenshots?
submit your screenshot of the fastest time, though, before the end of each week. So by Friday, 5 p.m., that's at Friday,
Slender,
5
are you
p.m.
doing this with
So
viewer?
any submission sent for the
What?
previous
what?
weeks, difficulty will not be considered past that deadline.
Are you
and
doing this
only
with
one submission
viewers?
per week per player is
Doing
allowed.
what?
So make
Oh,
sure
the
you
event.
choose your fastest
guessing.
times well. And of course, your entire team will win that prize. So, make sure you
Do we
get
give a
your,
fuck?
your three, best friends together
Honestly?
with you. You go in there and you just rock that event and give us your fastest time. That's a lot.
That's exclusive.
That is
That's
exclusive.
very exclusive.
Is the Warriors then good or bad?
So exclusive.
For now, it's
but
bad.
remember, folks, you can't win if you don't send it in.
Other than the
So,
Yorogumo
keep a
event,
lookout for
like
that,
the
and feel free
Yorogumo
to
event is
check
going
out
to be
the article.
fun for 3 days, and
So that's about it for the
And that's gonna be
for
it.
this event.
But we'll see about the patch
Mike,
notes.
Fred, do we have any
The
shout
patch
outs
notes. Most important thing
shout out the character
outside of
team,
the hero skin,
the
which they
Chengdu
fumbled.
team,
So
the FX team for giving me all their feedback, and more specifically Kim, because she did a great
why isn't
job
this a
with the
faction
original
challenge?
FX.
Lol.
So it wasn't that painful after that for me to dig
You know,
into them and
in an
sort
eventual
them
For Honor 2
out after that
faction challenge would
Nice.
Awesome. And on design
there's some
side, of
interesting
course,
things to be made that
I want to thank
there.
the designer that came
But it
up with
needs
all
to be
these
done
cool
very
ideas,
carefully.
Costa, as well as the tech designers that helped him.
But
kind of
if
set
done right,
everything
it
up,
could be
make
like a
sure that
major
everything
community
works, so we can do this
event where the
that
community does
changes
its
every
own
week.
thing,
We've only done
you
this
know?
with Test Your Metal before, but nothing quite like this. So there was a lot of learnings. So thanks everybody for supporting.
That's very important for a
on all
multiplayer game to
sides.
have.
The programming
community
team,
is very
supported a lot as
active
well.
amongst
Should
themselves,
not
like
forget them.
talking
because
and
without them, we
leading
would
and
not be
shit.
able to make these events. So thank you all.
But
so
you
much
can't
for
have
everything.
it so that the Vikings win every
Awesome stuff.
single.
All right. Yep, great job. And thank you to
war.
very much for coming on and talking about the event.
There needs to be systems put in
So,
place
folks,
so that
stick around,
it's
though,
actually
because
fair.
coming up next, we have more information on the Triple Threat competitive circuit coming up next. So we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Slanderous, for the love of God, let this shit ass game go and play Half Sword. I can assure you, you're gonna have way more fun. I don't know, Half Sword looks kinda ugly. I'm not gonna lie. I know that gameplay is what matters and blah blah blah, but is it really like a good game? I haven't seen reviews yet. I was excited about the Warriors then. I mean, the most exciting thing about this Warriors then is going to be the patch notes. And watch it be like 2 patch notes of... Guys, we nerfed Orochi by 1 damage. See you on the next... Don't leave yet, because we're about to go into our community corner. And then... I'll see you in the next Warriors then. Enjoy your 1 damage patch note. You know what though?
Warriors, welcome back.
I'm actually working on my
here to talk a Triple Threat.
like on a
Yeah,
For Honor
today,
hero
we are
concept,
welcoming for the first
and
time
it's going to be
today,
like the
it's already
ultimate character that I've ever made. I'm gonna give him so many moves and so many stances. Like it's gonna have like 4 different stances, and one of them is gonna be half sorting. So yeah. When is this video actually gonna drop? Maybe in 2027, if I feel like it.
There's a summoning ritual that is important, okay? Like,
But the concept is pretty much made.
I stay at my desk and I
Just
don't
need some
work on it.
polish.
That's the thing, right? So
And then I actually need
but you know,
to
you came through. He's
I did.
here. he's
video
here
record
now,
all the
so
animations
you all
and shit.
can relax on that.
That's great.
And Mike is still here. Thanks for sticking around, Mike.
Thank you. Yeah, the couch is comfy. I'm trying to find what's the
Right?
most comfy.
I'm actually looking
Yeah.
for sword
it's
games. Any good
splendid
one?
what you're saying at
Ad Mortem.
It is splendid. It's so splendid.
Absolutely splendid.
Ad Mortem
We're
looks pretty
also
good.
splendid.
Inside jokes are amazing on this
They
show that nobody can
are.
understand.
Yeah.
them. It's great.
That's okay. But if everybody understood, it wouldn't be an inside joke.
Exactly.
There you go.
Name being Warden 2. It is kind of Warden 2.
Anyway, so Triple Threat. We're going to talk
It
about
is kind of
that.
Warden 2.
So listen, if you've been hiding under a
Um,
rock, what are you doing? We are in the
it's
midst
like
of our
Warden
brand new like competitive circuit.
plus
Year of the,
Highlander
Triple Threat tournament.
plus,
The very first one was the 4v4 tournament that took place in
Virtuosa,
August
kind of, but
and
like
wrapped
only
up
the
there.
fun
It
parts
was
of
an
Virtuosa, not the
amazing
dog shit
competition.
ones.
There was incredible matches going on.
Plus
yeah, I think we're gonna take a look at
Magi,
some
kind
really
of.
cool clips from that.
Yeah, it's gonna be super
So,
awesome.
Roll the tapes.
It is either words first. Nolan, like this is the
I
second I have to
swear, what-
rewind again.
What is this again?
Rewind a
Okay.
little bit. It's all good.
You know what? This has been a rough
Ad
day,
Mortem
folks. All right,
looks
so,
goated, that's true.
But yes,
That's true.
because of that, we're going to take a look, because this is our first time with circuit points
No,
as
it's not
well,
Warden
so we're gonna
Lander.
take a look at the circuit points that have been
Although the
earned.
sword is
So
kind of like
here
an
we
in-between,
have a
so
display of the
it is
top
Warden Lander
40,
in a way.
players who participated in this, so we got a lot of points, and you're going to see them all count down.
You'll see.
Familiar
You'll see.
names too.
Yeah.
There are some
You'll
good
see.
pages. All right.
A lot of people there.
There are.
It's gonna have like
points.
50 trillion unique moves.
So as you can see, though, with circuit
they're all
points,
gonna be
'cause this is a new
balanced.
thing we're running here. Players are rewarded based on their
As
performance.
far as I
but
can see.
because it's a team game, a lot of players kind of earn those points together. That's why you see a lot of ties. But that's going to make the next portion of this tournament, the 2v2, go so much more like intense. It's going to
Very
be
exciting.
yeah, it's going to be a lot more
Rivalries.
competitions, rivalries, and we'll really see those points start to spread
Anyway,
out.
what
a
is
bit
this guy
more, so
yapping
it's gonna
about?
Be really cool. So.
Yeah, and then so while you're talking about it, and you're gonna spoil it before, but
did.
it's all good. Let's watch some clips, amazing clips from that tournament.
Roll the tapes, Max.
What are we running on Black Prior? They're running are they running Doom Banner there? They are. So this is a massive amount of damage.
He's probably gonna plant it any
right in
second
the
now.
lane.
Is that
There
Freeze?
we go.
There it is.
Don't pick
Yeah,
up that
exactly.
phone.
Freeze still plays for Honor?
Because Freeze called it. That's going to be pretty useful. And look how the fight immediately changes. Look how the entirety of Infinite Timbo, like, nuh-uh, I ain't touching the danger circle. That's the anti-sea lion
Nuh-uh,
circle, and we're
I
all
pressed
sea
the
lions. We ain't going in
button
there.
too.
They are all desperate to not go in.
Insane
Black Crate
play.
touches it, and only now, knowing the cooldown is about to come up soon, is daring to go
How
in
much
there, Goss.
money do you think these guys
And
paid
it's
Freeze
it's
to
30
play
seconds
one
that
match
you have to
for
wait
Honor?
that out,
on
and it's
screen.
25% defense down, so it's effectively a 25% damage bonus for anybody who's within that 8-meter radius. I mean, you have a long time that you have to wait that out. So that,
Bro,
that
no-
basically gave them 3 points. It's kind of like having a juggernaut.
No way this
for
competitive
World
ass
War where
team
you
still
just
has a
pop
Zanu
just
that
double point out.
bashes in the light on
Was that the
whiff.
first death of Goblin Gun just now? Wait, can I do that?
It was.
Can't.
No.
You can
Freeze is
see it on my
commenting.
scoreboard.
He's not
How dare you?
playing.
No, I would be curious to hear the comms. Obviously not on stream.
Freeze is
but I would be
commenting on the
curious
game,
to
he's not
hear
even
comms
playing.
Of these players is what's going on, and because this is really is starting to get Goblin Gang just ran away with this.
Oh, look at that, look at that,
The entirety
look
of
at
Infinite Tempo just hasn't been able to.
Okay,
pull
he
this
actually
off
got
yet and
one
figure out
kill,
a way
which is
to
crazy,
win these
but-
team fights consistently. Goblin Gang just really has their number.
Look at this shit, man. Is this fun?
Antonio.
Is it fun?
Looks like
Is it fun
Goblin
having a
Gang
guy at 99%
practice
revenge and like just
against
staring him
them.
down, waiting?
at least it looks better than during the closed ones.
That tier 4 was massive.
Yep.
Crunch.
I think you're right, Freeze. I think we're definitely seeing a Goblin Gang that has practice, and we didn't talk about that in the intro here of the teams, but Goblin Gang has been known not to practice very frequently, and I think between close qualifier and today, they may have upped their practice game here.
In this case, Blitz had enough HP.
Wait, this guy's playing
Oh.
DK on a comp game?
That is
Nina B just
unfortunate.
getting right away from
Entiandi.
that Fiat Lux said, not today.
I mean, I
I'm
guess I
gonna
can see
take your
Tiandi.
head, not the other way around. And Lickymon is also very close to losing their head into the Piranha tank over here.
Yeah, not once but twice did the feet exchange go against.
Oh, no!
Oh
Willem gets dropped. I guess I casters cursed it. Solid play from Lickymon. He stuck. He stayed with it. You can see he saw the opportunity to get a ledge here, kept pushing him closer and closer to the edge, and
Crunch.
now he's gonna get an execution here and clean up Kami Kira. Kami Kira's not even gonna get to the point at all.
Nice.
That was splendid.
That was awesome, right? So what did we learn from these clips, really?
PK is
I
nuts
think
in
the
ones.
biggest takeaway from me is stay away from ledges.
Yeah,
Stay
yeah,
away from
that-
ledges, team.
Well, and-
You'll
and
fall
also-
in.
Yeah, you'll fall in, right? And when you think you're gonna die, just keep going because, well, I mean, you're Antonio. You're not really gonna die that much there, but still, like, super impressive play from all of these players. That was amazing. And I want to give a special shout out to our casters, right? So Velocity, Norgos, and Freeze doing an amazing job there. Like these guys could probably, like, you know,
Do the Super Bowl.
yeah, do the Super Bowl. It would be fine, right?
Nice.
It would be great.
I want to hear that actually.
Let's
Like, I
petition for
really
that.
want. Let's
Okay.
petition for that.
All right, let's go.
I'm in.
Is that all we have to do to petition?
Yeah. it's
Just
pretty
make it happen.
We'll call some commissioner somewhere. It'll be fine.
Okay, so for
You guys mind if I
Warriors in
open
the
a
chat, if you know who the
bag of
commissioners
chips?
of the Super Bowl are, please get in contact with them right away.
Because
It's
this
not
is kind
too
of
late.
dragging.
I don't think it's too late. I don't know. I don't have a watch. Okay.
Like,
So, it's a great stuff.
4v4 is mostly
again,
team fights.
Warriors, if you want to be in the next round of the tournament, there is still time because. Swear.
And by the way, all the
because signups
characters
are
that
now
can
open for the
team fight
upcoming
can
2v2.
duel as well.
And so go find a buddy,
So,
sign up, get in
there
this.
really
Open
is no
qualifiers
reason to
begin
play
on
PK.
November 1st. So
Sign up.
is this,
sign up.
this is
That's
how you
that's
sign
how I
up?
sign
Alright,
up.
thanks.
That's how I use
This is
words.
this is
Yeah.
how computers work.
That's why things don't work properly. So.
Is this why?
Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
It all makes
All
sense.
right. This is a great segment. I love it. All right. So, so thank you both very much for coming on to the show to talk about all this. But folks, don't go anywhere because coming up right next is the patch notes segment with JC too.
Can we get a
So
2 damage patch note?
stick around. You don't want to miss it.
Can we get a 2 damage patch note this season? How many slides, gang? How many slides? They enjoy talking because they enjoy money. Aren't you always about metapicks being lame? It is lame, but this is a comp game. You're playing to win, right? So why PK? And by the way, I do think it is lame to see, you know, Athera, Griffin. By the way, I played one match of Griffin, like, for the first time in years, and let me tell you, Griffin is like the most broken, easy to play character in the entire game. Straight up. Easiest team fighter to be like really, really powerful with. I was doing better on Griffin after not playing him for decades than I do on Highlander. He's that good. I don't know why they gave him like, I don't know why he still has 30 damage chain heavies with instant hyper armor, but what do I know? I'm not a developer. I wouldn't know anything about this.
Hey, Warriors! Welcome back. I'm joined again by the one, the only, our Lord and Savior, JC.
Yes, hello.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing splendid. I'm stealing Mike's. Yeah, that's how it works now. I'm doing splendid and fantastic. I don't know, but yeah, pretty good.
Nice.
All right,
Nice.
awesome.
So,
All right,
patch
guys.
Notes.
Yes,
What do we
patch
have?
notes. Well, there's a couple of
You
things
guys know I
first
like
before we
GC.
dive into patch notes.
I like
Okay.
GC,
First,
but
somebody in chat asked me specifically
is it just
to
me?
buff his main
Oh,
and
okay.
then nerf every other hero.
Wait, let the camera pan out again.
I don't know who your main is.
It's
didn't mention
probably
it.
Warlord.
Why does
Probably?
JC
Okay,
have
then
a
it's
pussy?
Warlord. Probably Warlord then. All right.
Why do they give JC a
I could do it
vagina
on my main, which
for
is a
this
hero
Warriors
that
then?
hasn't released
Like,
yet,
what's
so-
the
but yeah. No, so
what's
we'll-
the
we'll go
intention
into
here?
patch notes a little bit, but I want to talk about testing grounds first.
Okay, yeah.
So we had testing grounds not that long ago, right? Which was, we tested a bunch of different characters, some stuff with Revenge. So I want to thank players. We got a lot of server responses, a lot of feedback from all of you, so that's super good.
Our Lord
Thank
and,
you very much.
and Savior
We
coming
had, like,
down
a
from
lot
heaven
of
to bless us with a
server
2 damage
responses
patch
this time,
note.
which we're super excited about. Took us a long time to parse through all of it. There was a lot of people.
Just
thanking
show your
us for that
5 minutes to
feedback,
work,
so
man.
it's
Just
really
stop yapping.
awesome.
That's good.
So for the feed changes specifically, we're looking at all the feedback, analyzing everything, seeing what we're gonna do. I don't want to say anything yet regarding this. We don't have a time frame. for
release it.
if and or when they're gonna come in, but we're looking at sort of stuff to see where it's gonna happen. We had a
Oh
lot
my
of good
God.
feedback on some of them. Some of them were like less appreciated. So We're digging through everything. We want to take our time to do it right.
Oh my god, bro, just
Feature
release
always
it. Goddamn, you
runs
have
the
the
flow
info.
rate, right?
You have the info.
But
It cannot
there was
be this
another
far.
part to the testing grounds, which was some changes to Revenge.
Oh.
Namely, that Revenge now it gets fed based on the damage you actually dealt,
Oh, this shit. Okay.
and not the damage you did, like that you would have dealt before modifiers. That went very, very smoothly. And as I mentioned in the last testing grounds, this is one of those extremely rare instances where we can actually push it live real quickly.
Right.
So guess what? It's coming live tomorrow.
Oh,
So
awesome.
those changes are gonna be live tomorrow. It's super good. I'm really, really happy to announce it. Like it's
I
gonna
know,
really help
right?
with a lot of
Is it that
high-level
hard to get
competitive
weekly
play.
patches?
So that's awesome. Because that basically when we did our Revenge changes, it had a bit of an impact. That TV is freaking out. It had a bit of an impact. Yeah, right. It had a bit of an impact on competitive play where it kind of like caused issues where it was like way more punishing to try to do ganks, mess them up. And so because of this, we tried this change and it works out really beautifully. So it's gonna be live. That's awesome.
Awesome, yeah.
So Mike has to gust the field and then see what's gonna happen. But
Dude, JC is the GOAT. If they give us like
This
more
one?
than 3 slides.
All right,
hopefully
and
they
we're
get it.
live.
All right, we're live. This is what happens when you are live. All
We'll
right.
figure it out. We'll
Awesome.
figure it out.
So
All right.
let's go to patch notes.
Yes, patch
We
notes.
can talk about the actual patch notes, right? So first up, we have a little change in shard point A, right? So we removed the barrier that
Map
divided the
patch
space,
note.
and we
That's
also removed
crazy.
the spikes that were there. That were a little bit buggy. They were buggy because Ed, our amazing
Oh,
level
what the
designer, was
fuck?
working on this area and was trying things out.
Man,
and
shut the
then
fuck
some
up. So they basically removed the only things that were unique about this zone, which was the fact that you had a wall in the middle, so it kind of like divided the fights into two, and you had this like stupid spike wall that nobody falls into anyway. Like they just removed the only thing unique to this area in favor of making it another open square with nothing unique in it. Wow.
I'm gonna read it out for you because he sent it to me and I want to make sure it's perfect. He says like although we followed through on the initial intentions of the changes for the capture zone, we saw that there was a feedback concerning the spikes this last TU, and we're investigating if we can make any changes to the functionality of spikes overall. We don't want to promise anything, but we're looking into it. So really, like like Ed and a lot of us are like looking at what can we do to spikes to make them maybe a little bit more interesting.
Dude, you know
do
what?
Some fun stuff with them. So we'll see. Again, no promises. But
They should
this
just
change
add a
is
map
coming to the
that's
map.
full of ledges
That
and
looks
full of
good.
spikes,
Max is being
and that's like
special.
stupid
Yeah,
and
that
fun
was
as
a
shit.
different kind of spider.
And
That
if
was
you don't
different.
like it, just
It's
don't
a
vote for
different
it.
kind of spider, exactly. Right? Okay, so that's it for map changes. Now let's check.
Why not
hero changes.
let some maps be crazy?
So balancing.
Why
consider
does
part
every
one.
map have to be a
Usually that means there's
Zone
at least
A,
part two and maybe a
open
part
square
three.
area, Zone
Oh.
C, open square
so-
area,
Get my hopes up.
Zone
I
B,
don't
bunch of minions.
So on Lawbringer,
why does
so
every
for
map gotta
Lawbringer,
be
we
like that?
reduced the lateral movement on shove from side dodges, right? So before we did some
Thank
changes to
you.
Lawbringer a little
Thank
while
you.
ago,
is
before he
good.
didn't really have any iframes at all on his side dodges, on his side dodge shove actually specifically, and so it made it like really difficult to use the move. Now, when we actually added those iframes, we added more lateral movement, like sideways movements, to that move, so that it would be like it would feel more natural and weapons wouldn't phase through you too much because iframes kind of cause that to
Yeah,
happen.
bro, Shove actually
but
ruined Lawbringer as a
after like a
character.
lot of feedback that we
I'm
got
not
from
gonna
players
lie.
after looking at it, that movement was a bit too much. And
Like, this
so
one
it
move
causes
just
Lawbringer
ruined this
to be
character.
a little bit overly safe in a lot of situations. So by reducing it, it'll be a bit easier for you to tag him with softening to lights or softening to like different things. So it should feel a bit better here. Specifically.
Dude, it's like, because with Lawbringer, it came to a
Next
point
up we have
where
Centurion as
I was
well. So
doing
we
like
increased
3
the
different
forward
soft feints, and the
movement when
motherfucker
you're
would
feinting
just like
jab or charge jab.
dodge
So
all of it
that's a buff. It's very
with 0
minor,
effort.
but it's specifically built to address a situation where if you're playing against Ascent and you're constantly walking backwards, there were situations where if you hit your opponent and then went into a jab or a charge jab and you feinted them and they rolled, your guard break wouldn't be able to reach because you would be just a little bit too far. So with this change, it should allow you to reach the roll and make the mix-up actually a lot more viable. So it's a small change. It makes a difference in those situations specifically. Otherwise, you won't really notice the change much, but it helps in those like very special niche situations.
All right.
Okay, that's slide 2.
We also have Black Prior, where we increased the guard break vulnerability on Bulwark Slash to 200
Nice.
MS. So it used to be 100 MS, now
Nice.
it's 200.
Thank you.
So at 100 MS here, what this causes is Blackberry is a bit too safe and is able to like just throw Bulwark Slashes with too much safety against.
Dude, you can
Garbage
just like
specifically.
Bulwark
He
Slash
can't
on
really react to
reaction.
somebody throwing garbage
On
to
reaction to people
We've done all the
garbreaking you
math, we've done all
in
the
Bulwark
stuff. It's
stance. Like, what is that?
impossible for even our craziest, highest reaction players. I'm looking at you, Blitz. But and some other folks too, right? But because of this, you can do it like a little bit on prediction, and you would be a bit.
Dude,
too
you had
safe.
Black
So by
Predators that
making
would
it
just
200
sit in
MS
that
instead of 100
stance,
MS, it
wait
helps
until
solve
you
that
garbroke them,
situation.
and then
It
they
also
would
has
just
impact
press
on
heavy.
Grim advantage
Like,
at the end of
what is
chain,
that
you
shit?
can go into
This is a good
Bulwark
change.
and then do a Bulwark Slash. So it kind of has implications at a bunch of little places, but should make that move a little bit less safe overall.
Okay.
Now we have part 2. I said there was a part 2, right? There's a part 2.
Third.
So
Third slide?
Warlord, right?
Oh, man.
Fortunately, we're not buffing Warlord.
No.
But Crashing Charge no longer stuns or deals stamina damage, specifically when walls planning, right? So because we've been dealing
Bruh.
with removing a lot of stamina damage everywhere, this move does
Stamina
not make
damage
any
isn't
sense for it to be
bad.
to deal
It's
stamina
not a bad
damage
thing.
or
It's
to
just
stun.
bad on bashes that
Stun
you
is
can do on
flavorful,
repeat.
but it doesn't really do anything, especially in this case because you always get a heavy guarantee no matter what. So you get double punished for getting wall splatted.
Yeah.
You take a heavy, so you don't need the stam damage. You don't need the
No, no,
stun.
no, no.
It
I
does-
said
they
more
don't-
than
they
3
functionally
slides.
don't really do
More than
anything
3
that
slides.
makes
This is
sense.
just the second one.
So we're removing them there.
Sorry, this is just
as
the
well,
third
you
one.
still get your heavy, you still get stuff going, no problem. And Warlord is not a hero that is like hardcore capitalizing on somebody that's out of stamina, so it makes it a bit more fair in this respect. Then we have Highlander, small nerf to Highlander.
What
So
the
his
fuck?
chain lights do now deal 13 damage, down from 15. A little bit less damage, more in line with what we
What the
have
fuck?
with that kind of weapon at attack speeds and
This
stuff.
is so nothing.
Again, it's a
Where
minor
did this
nerf,
come
but it's
from?
still significant enough.
Were
to
people
affect
complaining
Highlander
about
massively.
Highlander's second light?
Then we have Shaman, where her Predator's
Oh,
Mercy, that's
two
front
damage patch
back.
note. 2
He
damage
knocks out
patch note,
12
by the way.
stamina, down from 20. So again, this is a
2 damage
it's
patch
a
note.
big drop. Like 8 stamina doesn't really seem like much, but it makes a big difference. And so that'll help her use that attack
over.
a lot more
It's over.
often and use it to initiate against people. You can use it externally, guarantees like a bunch of guarantees like a zone attack. You can do a
Who
bunch
the
of stuff
fuck was
with it.
complaining
So
about
it's great to
Highlander's
have,
second light?
But at 12 stamina,
It's so
it would
inoffensive.
cost way too much. So by lowering it there, it makes it a bit more accessible. You
It's
can do it
like-
more often. Yep. All right. There's
They
also a part
keep
3.
Way of the Shark, but they nerf Highlander's chain
so,
light by 2 damage.
Yorm, big buff to Yorm. So Hammer Slam is back to dealing 30 damage. He used
Ooh.
to deal 30 before. We nerfed it
Nice.
to 26. And then with the way the game is evolving and going towards, 30 makes sense again, especially because that move doesn't have armor. It doesn't have like anything. You can still get peeled, still get interrupted. So we want to give a bigger payoff to that move specifically so that it feels better to use. in those
Okay, this is gonna be crazy in
it's
duels, though.
super satisfying, right? That big crunch that you hit somebody on the floor always feels super
Yeah,
good.
but this is gonna
That's what we're helping.
this is gonna be
Roman
crazy in
a little bit.
duels.
Then we have Kensei.
Okay.
Nice buffs to Kensei. Well, buff and a nerf still. But Kensei now has 130 health, up from 125. That puts him on baseline for other Vanguards.
Another
So all
2
that
damage
stuff there.
patch note.
Gives him a little bit more survivability. You'll survive a light more, like a lot of the time. So it'll make a bit of a difference there. But we also lowered the damage off of his top heavy finisher. It's
I'm not gonna
32
lie,
now,
even
used
though I
to
make
turn
fun of
34.
it,
That's
I
it.
do like
the
2
attack
damage
is
patch
slow.
notes.
There's a lot of suffering options. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it, so it's very
I
threatening.
live for 2
The
damage patch
34
notes.
is a bit too much damage. So at 32, even then we're slightly above our given damage cap of 30. So we'll keep an eye on it, see if it still needs to be
Still no
adjusted a little bit
enhanced
more,
Helm
but it
Splitter,
should
bro.
help
Like, how
feel
do
a
you
little bit
mention
less
Kensei in
oppressive
Warriors
when you're
then and
fighting
know, like,
against it.
you don't give him the one thing that
Finally, here we have
everybody's
Orochi,
been
so
wanting.
it's a nerf here. We adjusted the zone attack trajectory and angle to be more in line with its animation. So a lot of feedback we got from high-level players, specifically for Orochi for the zone attack, is that it hits really, really wide.
Yeah, 34
it
is
hits
crazy.
a lot of people.
I agree.
And
It
it's
sh- it
very
should have been
safe 'cause you can
32
dodge
from the
cancel-
beginning.
You can dodge cancel it. So with this, because it had all those safety elements, something had to give. The dodge cancel didn't really make sense to remove, but we can adjust the trajectory so that it hits less people, and hitting less people makes it inherently less safe. You're not putting them in hit reaction.
that's good.
You're not forcing them to block it or anything, so it makes a lot more sense. So it's more in line with like what it looks like visually. It was like
Can we
much
get a
bigger.
part 4?
So that was part of stuff that we did a long time ago when we worked Orochi, like a long time ago, to make everything more viable. Because believe it or not, for a long time Orochi was a very, very, very bad hero. So We adjusted the hero, made him a lot better, but now is overperforming a little bit. So we have to look at these.
It's finding that sweet spot.
Part
There's also part
4.
4.
Part 4, okay.
Many parts, right?
All right, well,
Even the
Kyoshin,
fucking
right?
dev is
So
surprised.
Kyoshin Kaze Stance Lights now deals 6 damage, down from 8. You do a bunch of those Kaze Stance Lights, so it lowers his damage output after all of his Kaze Stance options. Again, like, Kyoshin is very, very strong in those situations.
Dude,
He
what,
deals a
what
lot of
Kyoshin
damage.
needs is not
By
a
lowering
Kaze
this enough
stance
to
light
get
nerf.
into
It's
a
a
position
feed
where
nerf.
It's still, like, he's still
The
very
feeds are the
useful,
problem,
but
it's not like
as
the
aggressive
inherent
against
Kaze
fighting,
stance.
Especially in ganks, you can get a lot of damage done with that sort of stuff, so it's better this way. Shaolin nerfs, so 2 nerfs to Shaolin, right? So double side
Bro,
light
this
and
actually
third
changes
side
nothing
light,
about
right? Like, the
Kyoshin.
names are double and then
This
third,
Kyoshin
makes
shit
a lot of
changes
sense.
nothing,
But
because he's still going to
anyway,
like hold for blocking
those
team
are like
fights.
the second
He's
and
still
third
going to
hits
like
that you do in combos when you do like neutral
you're still going to
lights,
hit it.
right?
He's going to hit you
So
with a heavy.
the
He's
second
going to
and
get
third
12
hits
health.
deal
He's
3
going to deal
damage instead of
16 extra
4, that's a
lead.
2
Like,
damage lower decrease, right?
problem is still there.
What that does
Like, nothing's
is
been addressed.
normally when Shaolin does a heavy parry, you're gonna go into like a triple side light or double into like mix-ups. You didn't really sacrifice that much, and on top of it, it dealt way over the damage that you normally
Bro,
do.
it's a mere
off
like
a heavy parry.
half of
So
these
with this,
changes
you're
are
more
like
in line
don't
with
really
deal with
address
a
the
normal heavy
problem or
parry,
like
makes a lot of sense. And then you give up a little bit more when you're doing this. On top of this, Astonishing Blossom, which is the light that you do when you are in key stance. So it now deals 14 damage instead of 17. So again, it's a bit of a nerf to make sure that Shaolin is more in line with what we do. The damage on Superior Block hasn't changed.
Bro, the
but
Shaolin
off of this
light-
specifically makes a lot of
the
sense.
Shaolin
You're gonna deal
lights,
less damage.
like-
You need to be a bit more offensive with Shaolin to be able to win. Right. And then finally on this
This is
page,
not the problem with Shaolin.
There's another one?
Nobody's complaining about the damage
so
that the lights
Zanhu,
deal.
We buffed Torturing Maneuver, so it deals 30 damage when it's performed after a
People
superior
are
block,
yeah, people are
specifically
complaining about
from
the
front dodge, right? So when you
hitboxes.
do a front dodge with Zanhu, you have the
Well, not the light attack damage.
I'm sorry, it's not deflect, it's superior block. I can't mess that up because I'm gonna get in trouble. But essentially, you have superior block when you dodge with Zanhu.
Oh,
so when you
okay,
dodge front,
okay,
you
that's
get it on
cool.
top.
That's cool.
When you do this, you can do light or heavy, and you get like 2 different follow-ups. The light follow-up is guaranteed. The heavy one is not. Because it is not, it's extremely niche, really hard to use. You don't really want to use it, and it's
That's cool.
riskier. So to give it a bit more oomph and to give you a little bit more of a reason to try it out sometimes and try to do mix-ups, we cranked its damage up to 30. So it is not guaranteed.
That's
it
cool.
can't get parried. It can't get blocked because it's unblockable.
Yeah, it's a dodge heavy.
But there's mix-ups that
4-1.
can come with it that make a lot of sense. But
And
it
then
only
if you
makes
like
sense
deflect
when
with
the
it, it
risk
deals 30, which is
is
cool.
like kind of like it works, but the reward has to be there
It's
as
like
well, right? And so because the
random
reward was a
cool
bit too low
change.
at 24,
Nice.
at dealing 30, then it's like there's more of a read that your opponent
Like,
has
can
to
can
do
we get
to
more
make
shit
sure
like
that
this?
obviously
Like,
what's gonna end up happening there.
hey, we just made this move
Then we also
cooler
have
for no reason.
A Fabled part 5. There's 5 pages.
How many
of
patch
part.
notes are they
So
giving
long,
out?
Right? But this
6?
is great. So now we have Pirate, a little bit of a nerf to Pirate, but it's a bit of a change that needed to happen. Where our Cavalier Dance, so that's our front dodge heavy, it occurs 33 ms later during a front dodge. So instead of being, I think it's at 100, it's at 100.
Welcome back, deflect heavy.
So you might be going,
yeah,
hey, what's the
yeah.
point?
Welcome back,
Like,
deflect
it
heavy
just happens
indeed.
a little bit later.
Can that
It's
still be
actually
soft
because
painted? Does
when-
Zanu have
if you
any Zanu
you're
players in
Pirate,
chat?
right?
Does Zanu have
You
like
probably
the
know this.
Today I am.
You know this.
possibility
You are,
of
that's
soft
right.
painting that dodge
Right,
for the heavy?
So when you do like a front dodge heavy,
'Cause that would be
after specifically a heavy parry, right? Because of the change that we did where we shaved off the last frame of the parry timing,
Yeah, they're feeling
it made
charitable
the
today.
attack
What's going on?
guaranteed on a heavy
I mean,
parry
not that the
every
patch
single
notes
time. You
are
can't
all
block it,
amazing, but
it's unblockable. You can't parry it because it's at the it's
6
right
patch
after
notes.
the parry timing. So
I mean,
by
one of them was
making it
arguably a
occur
negative.
frame later in the front dodge, it means that it can be parried again after a heavy parry. It's a nerf specifically targeted to this. It's going to have a tiny bit of an impact in group fights as well because that means the armor kicks in a frame later. So there's a couple of implications there that happen, but we mostly did this to make
Yeah,
sure
that's
that
fine.
it wasn't guaranteed after a heavy parry anymore. That was
33 MS.
unintended. So with this, it kind of brings it back to what it was normally.
Okay.
No, you can just feint it.
We also have
No.
Katoon, so zone attack now costs 20 stamina, down from 30. Again, stamina economy on Katoon, lots of soft feints, that sort of
What's
stuff.
priceless
You get a lot of
control?
stamina really quickly. So
Is
by
it the
having a
soft
zone
feint
attack that
lights?
doesn't cost like an insane amount of mana. What am I talking about? Stamina. See, I'm also tired.
Is that the
today,
soft
so
feint
it's great.
lights?
Like, it's not only Nolan that can make mistakes. I can make mistakes too, believe me. But yeah, right. So it costs 20 stamina instead of 30. So it makes it a lot more accessible there. And priceless control, which is the light attack that you get when you pin somebody with your, I forget the name of the move, but when you pin with your big heavy, it deals 10 damage instead of 9. So again, a little bit more reward for what you're going for there. Makes a lot of sense there, and it's all good.
Okay.
And then, is there another page, you think?
Is there more?
Oh my god, that's crazy.
There is
page.
more.
I was like,
Oh,
I can't believe, is this
God.
ever going to end? I don't know, right?
Is this ever gonna
People in
end?
chat that are freaking because like, oh my god, there's so many changes. It's awesome, right?
It's
Like the
fun.
chat knows,
I
even the
hope
fucking
they're
mainstream
working
ass chat
super hard,
knows that we
so that's
usually
the
get
thing,
like
right?
2 patch notes.
So now we
per-
have a Virtuoso nerf, which is sideways misdirect, so it's their side dodge attacks. There's 600
Oh, that's good.
MS
That's good. That's
instead
so
of
good.
533. So they still are multi-directional. They need to be multi-directional because we want you to be able to choose what stance you'll go into, what pose you're going to go in. So that's great. But at 533, they were just too challenging to parry on reaction
Yeah, I know.
for a lot of players. If you're like on older consoles, if you don't have like, you know, a top tier gamer screen, if there's a bit too much input lag, it makes it a bit harder to react to. At 600, generally, it's a lot easier
Yeah,
to parry. It might
that's
just
really
seem like
good.
it's 2 frames, but it's a lot easier to parry. So it should help relieve a little bit of that.
You guys
tension
remember
of,
when we just got
oh my
like
God,
several
she's side
fucking
dodging.
Google
she's gonna
Docs,
do, like,
like
1 or 2
several
directions, it's
pages of
super hard
just
to react
changes and
to.
changes and
At
changes?
600, normally everybody can block it at the very, very least. If you block it, you know, she still is ahead, but not as much. And it's a lot easier to parry as well. So even though
I
like parry
mean,
on reaction was possible before,
Despite
now
these
it's a lot
many
easier.
patch
That
notes,
should help in that sense.
this is still not going to save the
And
Warriors
then we
then.
also have Conqueror.
Unless
right?
they
So
fucking
Conqueror,
do
we have
something
crashing
crazy to
apprehension.
Conqueror?
It can be done from 1 to 500 MS during a front dodge instead of 1 to 3. So the reason for this is we put the move in.
Okay, it's not that crazy.
Not that long ago. To be a bit of a roll catcher, which is great. It works, but it doesn't work as well as we intended. And part of that is because you can't delay it a lot. And if you can delay it further out, it'll be easier to catch people
Okay,
that are
that's
further out
cool.
because you've
That's fine.
moved more forward during your dodge. So this should help the roll
Despite the
catching
many
element
patch
of that move
notes,
specifically there.
unless they do,
And it
they have
also
something
has more
else.
forward movement
This
when
still
it's
doesn't
feinted
save the
to help
Warriors
you
then for
do
me.
a feint to guard break if you want to do one to catch people that are rolling away if they roll like a different timing to get a very big and payoff off of this. So it works quite well there as well.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's super cool, right? Okay, is that it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is it?
there-
Oh shit.
I mean, I see a 6. Might as well put a 7.
Oh shit.
At that point, you know, oh yeah, it doesn't say part 7 though, but it's still
No, but
great,
it's- yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So we're doing, this is the final slide,
Yes.
thankfully, because I'm starting to lose my voice. But
Dude, is it
we
me
have
or
the
this
guarding
gonk render
vulnerability
on the right
changes
goes
to
so
these
hard
heroes, right?
for
So
no
Tudorm,
reason?
Shinobi, Ketun, Shaolin, and Conqueror,
Okay.
their front dodge heavy attacks now have 200 MS of guarding vulnerability, up from 100. So what that means is that there's a lot of situations against these heroes specifically, because they have front dodge heavies that deal a lot of damage, that are feintable, they also were functionally immune to guard break. And when they had frame advantage, it was even worse because then they could just
Wait, is that
use
female
to
conk?
kind of option select guard breaks in a way.
Is it?
So with the guard break vulnerability like raised just enough, it means that they can no longer use those attacks to stuff guard breaks.
Right.
This is a really, really, really good change. Like most players won't see a massive change because you're not really using those on reaction unless you're like super high level. But in a lot of situations at those levels, those were like very, very, very difficult to deal with. So that's why we're pushing this change here, so that they're a lot more vulnerable in those like really, really specific situations.
All right.
So I think that's it, right? It's awesome. That is
right.
it for patch notes.
That was a lot.
That was a lot, right?
My God. Okay.
Okay.
So one thing I want to say is
Yeah.
I know today
If
like, there's
Ferris
some people
isn't
that
feintable,
aren't here with us, namely Vanessa and some other
Yeah.
game designers and stuff.
if you're meaning
that's
the
because
dodge
they're at
attack,
mocap. And I know they're watching us for
roll
mocap.
catcher.
So I just want to say hello to them.
Hey.
Right? I know they're watching us. They're excited. So like I know there's a bunch of people there. There's our two of our stunt actors there. Our stunt coordinators are there. Amazing people. I'm gonna see them tomorrow, so I'm excited.
Nice.
But really, like, thank you. I know people say, I never do mocap or anything anymore. No. They're there right now.
Yeah.
Actually, right now, rehearsing things for the future. So that's awesome.
Whatever that's gonna be.
Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be. I have no idea. That's why I'm going to show up tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All
That's
right.
it.
All right. Well, thank you again
very much.
for coming to the den.
Okay.
And letting everyone know what's coming with the updates, the changes. There's a lot.
There's a lot.
Okay, it's over. So, let's recap. Do you guys actually like the hero skin? So far, chat doesn't seem to like it, despite a couple of people. 8 slides. Are we living in a dream? Yeah, but 8 slides. Look, I appreciate the amount of slides. I do. But like, this is a net negative. This is like -1 slide in my eyes. This is a nice slide. Yeah, this is really good. Worthy. This is like ambivalent on Warlord, ambivalent on Highlander. The Highlander change really makes me wonder why the fuck they're even focusing on this. Like, why? Why? It's like I'm not upset at all because it's just 2 damage on a chain light that nobody uses. But you look at this and then you think about Nobushi and you think about Gladiator and like, why this? Doesn't make sense to me. The Yorm shit is kind of crazy. I don't know about that.
Zone attack trajectory.
Orochi zone nerf, good. Gensei change, good. Then like Kyoshin barely does anything. Doesn't even address the real problem. Shaolin doesn't even address the real problem. Xanu change, cool. Barely ever gonna happen, but cool. Then yeah, pirate, that's fine. It's good. And then Katoon, damage, 400 ms light soft things. The problem with Katoon's 400 ms lights is that they're also really hard to dodge. You can't dodge them early. You have to dodge them late because the hitbox is so big. And that actually makes it so that because you dodge late, you can't dodge attacker because she can then go into recovery and deflect you. Does that make sense? So like basically, yeah, unless you have a dodge bash, you have to basically do a double read on Katoon when she does her light soft feints, or a double read, or you just, you know, block it if you can. Dan damage, I mean, it's kind of nothing. Zone costing less stamina is cool. I don't know about the 10 damage over 9. I think 9 damage was fine. Whatever. And then Virtuosa, this is really cool. Doesn't address all the issues with her, but, you know, baby steps. Conqueror Catcher improvement, that's nice. And then, yeah, this. Whatever. What else? Yorugumo. And shitty weapons. What do we rate this Warriors then, Artan? Curious. Before I give my ranking, I want to hear yours. Because I don't want my opinion to influence you guys. Although, I'm guessing my rambling just now kind of did already. But, you know, just give your idea. This is such a nice thumbnail. Is Culture in the chat? Is Culture Shock in the chat? I think it was some guy on Discord called Culture Shock that did this, did the thumbnail for the stream. I quite enjoy it. It's like 7. 7? You guys think 7? 5, 5.5, 7. Okay, let me think. So 5, 5.5, 7, 7, 7, 7. Okay, a lot of sevens. So the average is probably like 6.5, according to chat. 6.5. Let me think. Hero skin sucks, weapons suck. Reused event. It's a cool event, but still. Then we got that like middle section with like competitive game that nobody cares about. Not that much yap, to their credit. The patch notes was probably the best thing about it. Even though some of the patch notes are... Well, one of the patch notes is bad. The rest are either mostly good, some great ones, and then like a couple could go either way. So to me, the only thing good about this then is the return of an event that I'm gonna play for like 3 days and that's it. Even though it's fun, it's like, you know, repetitive. Because it's For Honor PvE. Dude, I think 5. Or 4.5 for me. Because if the skin was actually good, that would turn it into a 7. If the weapons were actually good, that would turn it... If they gave good armor, that would turn it into an 8. I guess the patch notes, you know, that's... You can't ask anything more than that. But we also didn't get any testing grounds. And they also didn't... I guess they did say that they were pushing the revenge shit. That doesn't change that much anyway. But if they pushed the last testing grounds into the live game, that would boost this Warriors then by like half a point. Maybe 1 point. Because, you know, substantial. It would be like patch notes, but more substantial. Can a Warriors then truly be 10 out of 10 if it doesn't come with a new character? I mean, I guess it can if it comes with a rework, right? Yeah, I mean, I give it 1 point for the Yorogumo and 3 points for the patch notes. And maybe 1 point for the skin for effort. Maybe, yeah, I mean, maybe a 4.5 out of 10 for me. What was the what number did we give the last Warriors then, by the way? Escapes my mind. Damn. 5 last Warriors then, you said 6. I did? What was the last Warriors then even about? But yeah, because the last Warriors then, they announced all the feats, right? That they were remaking for the new characters. So that's actually substantial. So of course the last Warriors then would be better than this one. Did you like the sent new feats? I did. I did like them. Not perfect, but for the most part, very creative, I think. Last Warriors then was so forgetful. It was so... I can't read this fucking comment again, because stupid YouTube. Forgettable that I didn't even play the game, lol. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, it's good that they're tweaking out more stuff in patch notes. But not a lot of substance this season. What are we getting next anyway? Like, what's the next skin we're getting? It was a Wu Lin skin, right? And then we're getting a Wu Lin character. Are those feed changes coming to life? Nope. They need more data. So, yep, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for coming. If you guys want me to do like viewer streams where I go into like 4v4 game modes, customs, that could be arranged. Just go to the Discord and maybe I'll make a chat for it. If people are inclined. Next skin is Outlander. It's Outlander? The third pirate skin? 20 more hero skins to pirate? Nah, I'm guessing it'd probably be... They could make a male Virtuosa and people would buy it. They've done it with pirates, so... That could be done. Otherwise, maybe a Fura? Because a Fura is meta and like people play her. Alright, whatever. See you guys later.